iNecron colors palette. Hope you enjoy. Let's get some music going. Today is brought to you by Twitch. Soundtrack Beta. Let's get going. Everybody have an amazing Christmas. Start off with a little bit of dry brushing. Flexing out people. Toasty, how are you? We're gonna paint this like an old school iMac. That is what we're gonna try. And get this thing looking like an old school iMac. White, silver, some aqua colors. It's gonna be nice. Yeah. Then we're gonna airbrush a little bit. I think I'm gonna say blue. Nice. Get this thing going. Did you get anything cool for Christmas? Crazy. I bought all my stuff preemptive before the whole Christmas thing. I did get myself recently the Anycubic Photon Zero for myself. I thought it was going to be a great idea. Let's just say don't ever get that 3D printer. You will instantly regret so much of it. Just a ridiculous product. It's like, why would you sell me a product where if I break something, I have no way to purchase replacement parts? And on top of that, your slicing software is proprietary, which is super duper fun. Like I can't slice anything without their program, and their program is really bad. I'm just said screw it. I'm gonna fix it my way, and then I'm literally gonna buy myself a Frozen Sun 4K. It just seems like a better idea. Rather than like hoping that they're gonna do well. I wouldn't get a Prusa just because I don't have time to build a Prusa unit. Like, it's too do-it-yourself for me. But that's just me. Like, I just don't want to build stuff. Yeah, that's why. Like, even my... Like, I have my SLA... no, I have my FDM printer. I have the Reality CR10V2. That thing's amazing. Works like a charm. Prints like you wouldn't believe. It just keeps printing, and it never stops. Like, the only time it stops is if I have like a line breakage and it doesn't detect that. There's no, like, there's a runout sensor, but it can't stop it if it breaks and just jams itself. No audio. How is there no audio? I don't have audio. Wait, no, that doesn't work. And hello? What is up? I'm guessing, Toasty, you can hear me. Unless you're really good at reading lips. Really get up in all these little nooks and crannies. Well, it is in my VOD, and it also is in my, it should be on my YouTube channel, so you can watch all the craziness that happened there. Happy to say I did not blow up anything else. Gotta do it. It's either that or you gotta wait till next Christmas. Next holiday season. Nice. Can't wait to see all that stuff. I wish I could really get into the lore better, because I would love to get into the lore better. But honestly, I don't see myself being able to get into it very quickly, because there's a lot of reading and I'm just constantly prepping for my next stream or more content. And like, this just feels job intensive. I'm just painting. Photos, more photos. Like, I want to have all my stuff ready to play, but at the same time, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, I don't really play with anybody. Sadly. At some point, I really would love to learn properly, like have a sit down and like have somebody like just go through, you need to read this, you need to read this, you need to understand this, and if you build your army, you need to understand it. Alright, so now that we've finished dry brushing on all of this, I'll just make sure the back, these fins are nice and done. I think something's wrong with my camera again. Like, is it just me? It just seems super laggy. Of course I see you. Oh. Oh man. So now we're done with all of this. Let's hope. Just Make sure that all that's done up nice. Need to set something like this. There we go. Hey, how is it going, Pinbot? I hope you had a very, very Merry Christmas. And your children and your wife. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, to be my neighbor. So I want to make sure that I got that photo that I wanted up. Yo, glitter life. Glitter life. That's what it's about for me. So we're gonna get some cool cold whites? Yeah, cold white. That's what it is. Rock lobster? Rock lobster. Oh my. Facebook. Only platform where it makes it so complicated for you to start like streaming. Ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna go a little right there. That's so bright. You guys won't be able to see this. Gonna be a lot of white on this. We're basing it on all these colors off of the, like, I think it was like back in like 2005 when we all had those like integrated like Apple TV PCs, and it's like that blue one. No, I'm trying to get. Fill it inside. Soviet Fork 117. Happy holidays to you too. I hope all is well. Oh, we got a Hail Hydrate. Hope you all following along with the hydration. Have yourselves drinks. I'm like so depending. I'm like still wondering if this was such a great idea because I hate painting white. It's just like the worst color to paint. Just have to sit there, go over it over and over and over, and can't go. You just can't ever go thick. Cause you go thick, it gets you that weird rainy texture. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, wait till you get to the Scorpic Destroyer Lord guy, the big one. Oh my god, you're gonna have one hell of a time packing together his two arms on the right side. Ugh, it's just that one because there's so much plastic and so much extra plastic as you're trying to clamshell his chest together. It doesn't work right. You're pretty much just there and you're like, oh, what's happening? Why aren't you fitting together? It's pretty annoying. But for the most part, they aren't that bad. And especially if you use, yeah, honestly, super glue will help you a lot. I also like cement a lot of stuff, even though I've super glued it. But super glue it to hold it down in place, and then what's there? After you super glue it, you run some cement, some really thin cement through it, and it will look and stay together a lot better. Just gonna get all these armor panels painted up. No, I wish their push fit was actually push fit. I don't mind them saying, oh, like, it's push fit, it's easy, and like, easy to build is actually easy to build. But if you tell me push fit, where I can actually push it together and it fits without glue, that's what push fit means. To me. Like, if you're telling me push to fit, it should definitely be that. Oh, green stuff, ugh. I don't know why so many people are so happy with green stuffing gaps. I can't bring myself to do it. One, I have green stuff, but I never use it because it just takes too long for me. I just use cement with parts of the sprue, like sprue shavings. Painting with my camera because I can't see past this cable. Yeah. Pro tricks from streaming. Just use your camera to see where your brush is. If you can't see around a thing. Oh, this white's gonna murder me, everybody. What? That just seems insane. Scarlet looks orange. It may have separated. And did you get it shipped? I hope it didn't freeze and separate or something. Or Scarlet might just turn out as some color. Because usually reds do very, very well. It's usually yellows that have issues. No, unfortunately all the Space Marines in, like, every box set, generally you will not be able to customize most of your units. It's only when you start buying, like, the larger set, like, not the larger sets, but the very specific sets, that you'll get all, like, the weapon choices and stuff like that. Why are you so choppy? Yeah, honestly, I find kit bashing the Indomitus box pretty rough, considering that you don't get a lot of extra parts. You do, however, get a bunch of Necron, like, faces, and a bunch of the flare and Gauss rifle stuff. But other than that, that's about it. At least what I found. Yeah, just from the recruit box alone, you pretty much get what's in the Indomitus box. The only thing you don't get is a couple of the units, because they're just, like, specifically from that box set. But it's nothing that, like, hasn't been used already, I think. Yeah, I'm really debating just, like, sticking it in an airbrush at this point, because this is just driving me nuts. It looks so chalky. You know what? I'm going down that road. It's over. Oh, what in the world is this? Hello? Rude. So rude. These freaking telemarketing things that don't do anything. It's like, at least if you're gonna spam me with a call, at least have the decency to say hello. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. We're just going down. Oh, Shiro can't deal with paint and white. It just annoys me. I'm just gonna airbrush it the way I airbrush so many things. Just trying really hard today. It's like I'm just gonna paint. Just gonna paint by hand. But literally, the white has activated me. So yeah. Yeah, pretty much cover up, like, any overspray, actually. Wouldn't be mistakes. Well, they are, in theory, mistakes. But oh well. Alright. We're gonna breathe. Super chunky. Head down. Here we go. Oh, so much easier. So much easier. Why I ever tried it first. Really good. Oh, so much easier. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got one? If you got one, I'm very happy that you got one. Because, yeah, that color is... when you put it on black, it just changes your... You're just like, why did I never... Yeah, even on like any dark color, I think works really, really well. All right, you got the chest done. I think. God, just so much easier. Oh, man. Yes.
Very nice to meet you about that. Hope you guys have fun. I don't catch you again. 4 year hatch.
Mine was amazing. Oh, this might be because RTX isn't on perfectly. But yeah, it's just because it's picking up my voice at the same time as my brush. Because noise suppression's on? No, it's on. Unfortunately, it's just like that. My Christmas was great. Unfortunately, my wifey is halfway around the world still, but she bought me this beautiful, beautiful watch from this company called Bobo Bird. It's like got wood inlays and stuff. And it's got an amazing little inscription on the back. Makes me so happy. Yeah. So I bought myself that 3D printer, but sort of raging at it because it fix it yourself friendly. But yeah, like, stuff done. My wife is like, I'm not buying your stuff. Yeah, a ridiculous amount. Like, okay, she's like, I don't even know. Start there on the site, and then she was literally browsing the entire site. She came to the decision that she doesn't like 40K, but she does, however, like a lot of the stuff made in Sigma. So it's a big kind of thing. She loves 40K. Really? Hold on. Let me fix that. Let's see. Yeah, because I think it's trying to suppress my voice at the same time as I'm using. Shh. But now, if I do this, is it any better? Ooh, that might be way worse. Nope, that's vibrating on this edge of that thing. Yeah, I'm not really gonna try to mess around for too much. I think I'll just airbrush and speak at different times. It might be just a little easier. Yeah, sometimes I'm pretty sure I have no idea why I try to paint with an airbrush. With anything other than an airbrush, actually. Because I'm not really good at it. Oh, so nice. Can you guys actually hear my compressor? Is that what I'm wondering? I'm not talking about like the actual airbrush, like going that hissing sound, like this crazy humming deepness. Yeah, honestly, as long as like you guys don't hear the compressor, I'm super. Yeah. What am I listening to? Next. How much is so much in terms of height? How high? That's what I want to know. Inch, 2 inches, foot, centimeters, 30, 10, 20. No worries. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. Everyone says that at first, and for it's just like, and you definitely don't want to have, like, you really don't want to have 4 seasons like up here in Montreal, where you have summer, spring, like fall, winter. Like, just give me one constant niceness. That's what. Nice little Arctic blue going. Ooh, 3 feet. That's a lot. That's okay. That's crazy. Like, we don't even. Yes. Well, sorry, that's. Oh yeah, you're gonna get student. Your city has prepared snow. We're gonna cover that with blue. So that should. So for your things enough. So hope you have all your batteries charged. Thunder and okay, that's just wonky. Impressive. Like, it's just... No, actually, I didn't. We're under lockdown up until the 11th of January. So you cannot, like, anything that is non-essential is closed. So, yeah, we're all stuck at home. Thank you, Quebec. We're stuck. So sad. On the bright side, my hobby shop, if I run into something, I can always ask him to send it by mail. I hope, actually. That's the main thing. I hope. If I really run out of something, and nothing in Quebec's open, but what's messed up is that I could still order from, like, Toronto and have it next day. I'm not even sure if that works for, like, Amazon. Because in reality, like, they do sell essentials, but it's like, dude. Alright. And, oh yeah, feet. The feet. Shittabot. No, it's pretty much, instead of like mixing it, you have air that's flying out the airbrush. If you just kind of clog the tip, it just backflows air pressure up into the cup and just mixes it for you. So yeah, that's what I do. Just when I'm oh, the bubbles? Yeah, the bubbles. Yeah. It's like bright white, so it's just like, but yeah, all the bubbles are from I hit the. I didn't.
It is legal up in Canada. I personally don't find it safe.
But why? Like it's legal here, yeah. But why in the world are you trying to bring it back where it's not legal? And don't you get a card in the States to, like, buy a marijuana?
Like, I think the UK might be too, so it's not good that you just declare it.
And just pay the taxes? Like, do you have any listings? No. Why is there a giant thing that says SDQC on it, though? What's funny is that I can actually have it sent to my job. If I was working. And I remember when it just came out. A lot of, like, my other, like, coworkers, they all smoke. None of them had time to be online. And I was always on my computer because that was the nature of the job. So I was just like, hey guys, does anybody want any pot? Like, I'm just super curious and I just kind of want to order some just to see how the hell they're gonna deliver it. Like, that was just straight up my curiosity. So I ended up buying, like, $50 worth, and it came with free shipping, so I was like, awesome, I don't have to pay for any of this, and I'm getting points on my credit card. The other guys are all paying for it, me, I'm just there. And I knew what time the mail would always come. So I would always, like, be in the front around that time. I'm just waiting. I'm like, it's gonna get here, and I want to see what this lady asks me for. She just looks at me, and she's like, you're not the first person. Oh, man. Yeah, that's literally it. I was just grinding my credit score. It was great. But yeah. I could tell that the mail lady delivered a lot of pot that day. Because she was just tired of asking for people's items. Because she literally just has, like, the industrial sector, so everybody is over 18. She just looks at me, and she's like, Asian guy with a beard. And me, I'm there with, like, a big dumb grin on my face. I'm like, yeah, she's gonna ask you for my ID. She's like, I don't have to ask you for your ID, do you? Like, literally, you buy more stuff online, and I deliver it, than anybody. I'm like, what? But, she's like, fine, give me your ID. I'm like, yay! Yeah.
But yeah, you can order weed online. Legally. From the government. And it's so funny, because the government had huge issues when they first opened up. They couldn't even keep up with the demand. So, I remember there was, like, an article about, like, how drug dealers feel about weed being legalized. There's some that were super happy because they're just like, yeah, it just stops all the little guys that... I think $50 gives you, like, around 5 to 6 grams of, like, pot. And depends on the quality of pot. So what a lot of the bigger, like, the bigger drug dealers, let's say, they were all happy because it, like, all your prices go up if
the government runs out of pot, then, well, where else are you gonna go if you really want pot? You're gonna go to this drug dealer. But then all the little drug dealers, they get pushed out because the government has taken over and they offer safer products at, like, safer in a sense, right? It's not the safest thing. You know, getting high is tight. But yeah, so drugs have gotten a lot better, I should say. God, even with an airbrush, this step takes forever. Freaking... I should have literally just said, screw it, I'm gonna use Tamiya and run my lines. Yo, it's just... Pretty much, if you tried to smoke 6 grams to yourself, like, that's a lot. That is a lot to be smoking to yourself. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna spray. It just seems faster. Yeah, if it's, you can still take like CBD stuff, or you can just straight up eat like brownies and stuff. There's edible stuff. That's always. But at the same time, it is, no matter what you say, it's like it changes how you feel. So for people that say, "Oh well, you know, weed's not as bad," no, it's not as bad as other stuff. It's not like, hey, like I should be able to classify this as, you know, cocaine. But yeah, like it's still a drug. I am happy though that they did leave these. But it's just a giant ploy if you think about it. Because then, the government taxes the credit card companies, but then pretty much you just gave all those people, hey, how's it going, Table Flip Studios? I see that. No Mercy Mike is up in the house. You guys are going to enjoy this airbrush stick. I can fly back. Gajillions and gajillions of layers of white. Alright, my hand's legitimately cramping up. Oh, from holding that thing. Ooh, gotta stretch it out. So, Table Flip Studios, how was your holidays so far? Did you get anything awesome? Did you give anything awesome? I swear, I should have told you to make like a fake Webster's dictionary page and write Mace and like the full description of it and have it like framed so you could give it to your wife and kids. That would have been the best thing ever. But I think they would have really like lost their shit at that point. What? Like, can't believe you spent money on I wanted like something else, anything but. But I'm sure I got you proof that the word exists. See, it was in a dictionary. Oh, airbrushing. I know, it's so bad. Like, I can do any other color except for... That's what I don't understand. When I remember when I was watching Splinter Brush Studios and Jay's just there. And he's doing white. And I just see him taking forever. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like, is it because he's wet brushing or something? No, white just is a pain in the ass. Like, you can't do anything with this color. Like, full bore spray. Like, it's like that. And if y'all wonder why it looks a little white and blue, it's actually because it's full. So later on, I can do some funny buddy stuff. Pretty much at this point, I'm just blocking out big colors, and then later on I'm just going to give it like airbrush washes. Yeah. Making sure everything is nice. Oh man, my Instagram is like exploding. People liking, commenting, just going nuts. So far. It's just super like guys, like a lot of people just liking it. That's about it, really. There's other more to the story, and the only other thing that's really, really cool is my local game store decided to somewhat sponsor my stream, I'd say. But at the same time, it was just because I kept telling everybody where I bought all my stuff. I was just like, oh, I go here. And they're like, oh, thanks for doing that. Here you go. I was like, can I have your logo? That's all I wanted. Just wanted to tell them. Leave will play. So they were super happy. And I can't wait to be able to let them display that for a bit. And I'm also ordering a bunch of other stuff. I have a big old list too. Ooh, get my hand a bit of the rest here. What in the world was the thing? So I'm gonna pick up a Piety and Pain battle box whenever it decides to pop out. The Stormcast Eternals Thunderstrike Brotherhood Start Collecting box. The Start Collecting Malignants. And the Crud Creek Nosepicker Snotling Blood Bowl Tea. Those are the things that we'll be doing. And most likely gonna be painting those all on stream. Because maybe not the Piety and Pain battle box. Not so fast, but for sure I want to get started on the Snotling Blood Bowl team. Because that just seems like super duper fun. Like, I don't understand how, like, the Blood Bowl teams are so cheap compared to, like, everything else. Is it just because people don't play Blood Bowl? I'm just like, why is it that I get, like, I don't know, like 20 models for $50 when I can't get the same amount of, like, volumetric plastic from anything else? It's like, well, what's happening here? Let's just give this all a nice little shot. Here, let's get some adhesion going. Which one? Grab M? Like, I'm grabbing, like, a ridiculous amount of stuff. It's like, pay, like, Battle Box, start collecting, and Stotlings. Are the orcs from, like, the Blood Bowl team still available? That's what. Because they're actually orcs. Because you can paint them all sorts of crazy colors. It makes sense. Like, is this like a video on pretty much like what is like why Games Workshop decides to charge people like weird prices on the same weight of plastic? Because honestly, I think it's like no matter what, there's always a fixed price, right? Oh man, for me, it's not even anything like that. It's a named character. I'm gonna charge you even more. Like, plastic is plastic. The price is the price. The price for the mold, like, they only use 2-part molds. They don't use like 3 or 4-part molds. So it's literally machine comes together, goes blue, injects plastic, comes out, pops out the thing drops into a basket, and that it just goes over and over. So you just tool maybe 10 of those, and you just keep clamping. Honestly, it doesn't, like, I can understand, but with the advent of 3D modeling and 3D sculpting, you don't even really need like a sculptor to sculpt it. Someone, like, you've cut out a lot of steps. Like, sculptors now sculpt directly onto a computer, and then someone at Games Workshop can literally just slice your thing apart into a million pieces, and then they make molds. And they, like, whoever's making their mold and stuff, honestly, it's the perceived value, I find, of Games Workshop's larger products to be a little bit overpriced. Like the Silent King. I could have finished it in like 5 or 6 hours, but because of how, like, everywhere the instructions are, and like how extra everything is, I'm spending too much time. I wanted to spend a little bit less time on it and get some more stuff done, but I can't. I've already spent like 12 hours on stupid Silent King. Yeah, I can't even figure the game. I just put it because it's model. But what's kind of weird is the cooler it looks, the more expensive it is. And they know that people are going to pay for it too. So it's like, take my money back. Yeah, but for me, honestly, the whole perceived notion of value from Games Workshop is just, I want cool things to paint at this point, you know, because I don't really play the game, so I just want cool mini to paint. They have like 2 models, I think, of the same thing as well from Age of Sigmar. There's 2 of the same exact stuff, and it's from the Ideneth Deep King. I might be wrong, but it's King. There's also another King, so it confuses me. Water in there. Just dab that up. Spare the rest. See? So when you have it full back, you can still press on it, and it just shoots all the air straight up into it. Alrighty, now that the white is done, move on to colors. 'Cause colors. Aren't the Blood Angels just getting like the Primaris treatment? Because I think the Blood Angels were still in the whole old school-ish look where it's kind of big. Because I know that everything started with the Ultramarines, and there's quite a lot of Ultramarine variants, I guess? Because they have those Primaris something upgrade kit sprues that are like $20 or something, and you can change the regular Primaris Space Marine into whatever other faction. I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's get some more silver back up on these things. Now all those smooth whites. Way different. I think I might have to touch up all those spots black. Then hit it back with... Yeah. Honestly, being new to this thing or not, as long as you're having fun, trying to figure out what is going on, then yeah, that is definitely what you're doing. It's even me, like, you see me, I'm just like, paint silver, I'm like, why is it not showing up? I'm like, oh, I should probably base it black. That's much nicer. Even just darkening makes more sense. Any part that I want to go back to silver, I'm going to hit it with... So that the silver will pop. Yeah. Oh, Sarantis with the raid, 26 people. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Ooh, them bears. Bear. How are you? Thank you very much for the new follow, Aggro. The way. Are you in the crowd? Thank you very much for coming and tagging along. Eldritch Deck, thank you very much for the follow. Loner in the crowd, thank you very much for the follow. How are you all doing? What have you been working on? The other Alan. Or were you the first? Because you never know. What were you working on? Ooh, enjoy your meal. Mini Monster Paints, thank you very, very much for the follow. So for everybody that has no idea, I am pretty much printing, but not printing, I am actually doing Salamander Chapter Master. Oh, that must be awesome. I am painting the Necron Overlord, and I am painting him in the 2000-something iMac colors. So I'm going to be hitting it up with some of these colors. Crystal Blue, what's there? Emerald and Royal Cloak after. To try to get the little cables and stuff. Little glow going on. Fun things, fun things. So, hope you all enjoy. Sit back, relax, listen to the tunes, chill vibe. And we'll get this going. Yeah, if he moved, you're no longer the other Alan. Now you are the official. Pull some highlight. Right, so we're gonna go back in with some silver to get some of the joints all done up nice and pretty. As we airbrushed the caduceus out of everything. We're gonna hit up some cables now. Pull up that magic photo. Mix up some paint here. Some black. I go really dark bluish. I'm gonna do some cables now. F5, Congratulations on hitting that win. How are you doing? Hope you had an amazing Christmas. Mr. Rogue Effect, thank you for the follow. Oh, just the biggest battle royale. Just wrecking house. Not too bad. It's going very, very well. Got raided by a wonderful, wonderful Sarantis. He just finished painting off his salamander captain, I think it was. I'd have to check back in chat. He was doing fine. And he had to run off to go eat. Twitch followed. I know, right? Go check out Sarantis' channel. Let's click see what it does. Pops up some stuff for me. And I probably didn't turn this on, so oh yeah, just follow Sarantis. Give him some extra followers, show him a little bit of love. Ooh, look at that. Everybody's having a dance party. What bust did you stop? I want to know. I want to know what this bust is. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Even over here in Montreal, it is... What in the world is it inside? It's like -6. But then with the wind chill, it feels like -20 because there's giant gusts going on outside. And how do I know this? I went to give my neighbor a late Christmas present. I was standing outside. I'm like, oh, it's so cold. My holiday was... I got a lovely watch from my wifey's. From a company called Bobo Bird that's located in China. Yes, that's right. All the Trump lovers from the place that attributed to, which isn't that far off, but is not the China virus. I'm sorry. It's just straight up like a really crazy form of the flu to me. Oh, the fun angles. No problem, Lauren Grad. Wishes you a very, very happy holidays. How long have I been painting minis? Minis? Maybe 2-3 months? Where I've actually like been hard set on painting minis. Only a couple months, but I was doing a bit of Gundam model kits before, and I never really had to paint anything. I just airbrushed everything. So, yeah. Norris Meat, thank you very much for the raid with your 60. Norris Meats? Yeah, same Norris Meats. Hello, I hope you all had a very, very fun holiday. Y'all got nice fun minis, cool presents, and wicked emotes with the heart and the wrench. I think that's what it is. Let me hover that. How is everybody doing? Oops. Oops. Let's give ours a follow back for the beautiful, beautiful raid. Love the logo. What were you working on? How did it go? What were you working on? How did it go? Did Santa bring you all the presents that you wanted? Thank you very much for the follow. Muslets. I really can't pronounce that. Ooh. I really want to get myself a nice rhino and paint it like how this isn't even a dynasty. I just had an extra overlord from my massive amounts of like Indomitus box sets, and I just said I don't want to paint anything that I know. I'm just gonna wing it. So I just took all the colors from, like, you know those iMacs, the big ones that were just like, they had that like crystal color that's like on my logo right here? That's literally what I'm going off of. I'm like, I'm gonna try to make it look like an iMac. It's like literally if Apple products turned into Necrons, what would it look like? So we're going with that. So These are just like the off-the-cuff projects that I didn't plan. I just thought about it. Hey, it's Sea Fox Paints. How's it going? Hope you had a very wonderful, wonderful holiday. And you got all the cool stuff for Christmas. Sea Fox coming in every time I'm done airbrushing. I want to catch your stream so I can see your airbrushing. Okay, no problem. It's alright. Go through the legs, try to get... Ooh, so many people in chat. So many people watching. Making me all get the willies. Everybody's here. So many people here. I'm very, very happy that everyone's right. Wilder 1251. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you do too. One thing I'll teach you right away, white is not a fun color to paint with a brush. It will literally take a million layers of ultra thin down paint. So if you can avoid it like the plague. Hey. Pop you guys all know Battle Royale, since everybody's here. Have y'all just fight over something. Do some reaching. Oh yeah, that's literally it. Yeah, pretty much. It's literally like painting a white fence, but with even worse coverage. And without it. And everything's constantly see-through. So the opacity is like 5%. So you're just there. Stroke, 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 stroke. I was trying to do it, and then Toasty was just like, dude, just airbrush it. And I'm like, but I don't... You want to know what's good? I literally caved in like 5 minutes. I can't deal with it. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, let's go. So yeah, try not to paint white. It is very, very not fun. For eyes, take your sweet time. Paint the white first, and then paint everything. Oh yeah, there was really like a valiant attempt for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, I can't. And literally just because I went from this part all the way to here in white. And I had the whole thing to do. And then I just literally gave up. Oh, and Mr. Rogue kills everybody up in the Battle Royale.
Extra points for those who understand where that reference is from. Alright, the ice guy. So we've got some of this going. How's that ribbon cable? Cable looks like I covered it all over the place. Alright. Next ribbon cable. Go with a little bit mixed in with black. Here. Really quick on this because I'll just try to. It's not rigged. It's just RNG. Or is it? Dun, dun, dun. Still flex on people with a toilet paper wipe. Right. Anything that was in a tube, we're going to do with that crystal blue with other weird colors. Now, we're going to do Emerald or Royal Cloak. It's both pretty close to the same thing. Or heck, do we just do both? Heck, I think we gotta do both, right? Darker, so I don't have to do it. Yeah. Let's try. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I gotta paint it again?
There we go. Nice little wet blend on that thing. It's a little hard to sky can. Have a very good night to yourself as well. Mini Monster Paints, hope you have an enjoyable night. Thank you for the well wishes.
Oh yeah.
Perfecto.
Still. Oh yeah. Still. Oh yeah. Still. Oh yeah. Still. Oh yeah. Still.
Thank you very much there, Pinbot. It was very much appreciated. Just like trying to figure out where in the world I'll be dropping colors. That's like my main issue now. It's just like dropping colors. The good and bad parts about having no direction.
Oh yeah.
I can just do whatever I want. The bad part is I'm not sure which, 'cause I didn't plan it. I just decided I'm gonna pop on stream today and I'm just gonna paint something. I'm gonna paint something crazy looking. And I hope it works out.
Still. Still.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Looks like some Tiffany's thing going on. Oh my god, it looks like Tiffany's. Just realized. It looks like Tiffany's.
Still.
I think I know what I might do. Just fill all this in. Nice and quick. What exactly? Just y'all wait. I have to paint white. Y'all are gonna be there just watching paint dry in the best possible way. Because if this works, it's gonna look super duper awesome. We flood all this, and we're gonna come back in with that cold white. And we're just gonna touch up all the raised lettering. And do it darker in that emerald thing. We're gonna leave the outside all nice and silver. Oh, I see. It's already showing up through just in the silver. I think if I pop it up in white, gonna be in business. Gonna be in business. Jelly up the model, the random choices of paints that I have. Why jelly? Don't do me jelly. Because now you just have, you can come and watch all the stuff on VOD. And because everything's like, well, it's all on VOD, so you can just replicate if you feel like it. You never have to worry. And then this way, you can just be like, oh, like, hey, I remember Shiro did that. And I want something really close to that, so I'm gonna go see all the things that he went through. I'm just experimenting at this point. Like, oh, I'm gonna try this today. Ooh. It is emerald. The emerald greenish color from back, way back. I gotta mix in some blue here and there. Some highlights. This thing, let's see if I can highlight it. It's gonna change it. That royal cloak color from Harry Banner. Let's see what happens when I mess with this game. It is so transparent. Ish. How's that read? That's pretty close. Let's keep going. Add a little bit of that to this cable. Just a tiny cable. Alright, two-tone cable. Cable. I actually have a little bit of a confession. I don't play the game as of yet. Because I was getting into the game as coronavirus hit, and literally the venues, like all the places that I was supposed to go to learn how to play, literally closed their doors. A couple of the like COVID, a couple of local game stores actually physically closed, fortunately. But I was fortunate enough to meet a few people that kind of explained to me on like TTS how to play, but unfortunately they are also essential workers. Like there's a firefighter at the airport, which is pretty important, so he tried, and then he's like, hey look, I want to keep trying, but I can't. And then there was my good buddy Luke, he wants to teach me very, very badly. But the problem is that he works as an electrician, and he works also for the city, so it makes it really hard for him to teach me at normal hours, because, yeah, he's got a weird schedule. Yeah, Luke, great guy. But because of Luke, you guys have me now, and I'm painting all the time. And because I lost my job during the whole COVID situation, I am just in lockdown at home, painting all the time. Which is nice. So, but mainly I have my full Necron army, which is like the Indomitus set times 2. Plus a couple of the, newer models that I still haven't built yet, and the same thing goes for the Space Marines. My buddy Luke told me I can't really have too many, like, Overlords, because you can't have multiple Overlords, so I just decided to paint this one and take it easy a bit today. And not go crazy trying to figure out what thing I'm gonna do next. Yeah, just paint some Necrons that I have doubles or triples of. And just have some fun with some cool paint schemes. No dynasties. No rules. Just paint it, make it look pretty. The hailing of the hydrate. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, it's really refreshing to not have to conform to a very specific color palette or even where colors go. Like, cables all gotta be the same thing, and this thing's gotta glow this color. I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Not this today. Not today. And then I'm really looking forward to getting some Age of Sigmar stuff, because honestly, I think I'm gonna enjoy painting Age of Sigmar stuff, because I really enjoyed doing like the Red Gobbo and the Beerman, the beer guy. Because yeah, why not? And hopefully I can find a buyer for this stuff. My wifey's stipulations for me. It's like, I'll let you buy it as long as you sell something. It's like, okay. So I have to sell on all sorts of crazy platforms. have to figure out how in the world to ship one of these guys. Without it being damaged. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe. Yeah. It'll make sense. Oh no, I forgot the cable all the way up here. No. Nope, it's too thin.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there. They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
There we go. The little balls, I just bought it on Amazon because I didn't want to wait like 2 months for them. If you have time, honestly, you can try. I would just suggest that you have a magnet handy. But you can also get glass marbles. Like, personally, I would say go with black marbles, like little glass marbles. Not black marbles, but like little glass marbles, just because it's gonna break. It will break if you put like 2 in one thing, but you don't have to worry about like AliExpress ones containing like iron in it and then just literally like rusting inside your paint. But yeah, if you decide to buy it from AliExpress, definitely test it with a magnet before you let it go into your paint. Yeah, those were actually. Shit. No, those are too big. There used to be these little glass bead counters, I think from Chessex, but I think they're too big to fit inside. Like, they will fit inside of like a Citadel hub. And those ones would be perfect. And they're like, I think if you went to any local game shop and you asked them for a deal on it, they'll literally probably sell it to you for $1 because nobody. But yeah, heck, you could literally even use like small dice. You just find like the 8mm, I think. You just drop them in, like 6 or 8mm, and you could buy like hundreds of them from any local game shop if they sell it. What? Can't watch them. Yeah, like a lot of game shops will have them. What do we do? What do we do? We go like this. Do a blue glow? How does blue glow? This thing looks pretty dark on this. Let's chat. Let me just play with my lights here real quick. Green glow. Green glow on blue eyes. I think that'll be alright. Just fill it in. I don't want to actually hit the inside. I just want to. There we go. I want to leave the actual white in there. Fill it in with blue. And when I come in with the green glow, it'll glow like all sorts of weird. So how it's gonna turn out? Find out, chat. We'll find out.
Oh, wow.
So bright on camera that I can't really explain, but I think I kind of wet blended that. It's just like a thin layer right at the bottom. Try to do that on camera again. Pick up quite a bit of paint. Glop it on. Pick up a little bit of white. So into this. Stir it up. Alright. We have like a little dome-ish effect. Just a second, everybody. I'm just gonna go fill up my rinse bottle. Be right back. And I'm back, everybody. Let me go out a little bit here. Grab. A little bit of lead filter. That. I'll leave for one bit, and my dang hand cam was crazy. Thank you, Logitech drivers. You're the best. No one asked for automatic focus control. No one asked you to crank my game. Okay, so we're just gonna hit everything back down now. Fix up all the overspray with a little bit of lead belcher. Oh, Pinbot winning the Battle Royale. Says the person that wins. It's rigged, I tell you. There actually isn't that much gold in this. It's all silver. I gotta stick to a cool palette. And what's funny is that even though I'm the one that did all the graphics for my own channel, I didn't even realize that I just literally like copied my own color palette for this Necron. I was like, oh, I got such a great idea. It's gonna look so nice, this and that. I'm like, oh, it's literally just my own color palette. What are you talking about? Your model? What happened? What happened to Muck? Yeah, like I didn't realize. Like literally, like come on, it's literally exactly the same. I'm like, well, I guess that's that. Ooh, this music's really not going to it for me. There we go.